the Detroit Lions win one of the greatest wins, at least from a scoring standpoint, that I've seen in a long, long, long time. We're going to break this game down. There's a lot of negatives to talk about. There's a lot of positives to talk about, and we're going to get into it. The Lions defeat the Los Angeles Chargers with 2 seconds on the clock, 41-38. This was a tough game, very tough on our defense. First off, before I get into it, I want Chargers fans to know this. Doing the stream, you guys were superb, and I really appreciate it. This was I've done streams, 3 straight years now, and you guys were probably the most respectable people I've seen so far. Shout out to you guys. You guys are a winner in my opinion. And Lions fans, show them some love. These guys were really good. Your team did really well. Justin Herbert was on fire. And shout out to you guys. Let's go ahead and get into this game. First off, we're going to start at the end. Dan Campbell to go for it on 4th and 2. Right at the end to throw it to Sam Laporta for the biggest clutch catch in this man's young career was the ballsiest I've seen. This game was nothing but execution by the head coach, and by making these 4th down calls that they've done, the best coached game by Dan Campbell I've seen. By Dan Campbell. I'm not talking about the defense or anything. I'm just talking about him making the decisions in this game. He made every right decision that you could make. Dan Campbell gets an A+++ for this game. To go for it on 4th and 2, to trust Jared Goff, to trust these guys to get that first down. He deserves a huge shout out. Dan Campbell. Now we're going to get to the biggest winner of this game. By far, Ben Johnson. From an offensive standpoint, in the plays that he ran in this game, was the best he has done as he been an OC as the Detroit Lions. There was that play action to Brock Wright fooled me, it fooled everybody, it fooled the cameraman. The jet sweeps, the fakes that he did with St. Brown and all the players that he utilized in this game, Khalif Raymond, the best game by Ben Johnson, called game of his tenure as a Detroit Lion. And that's a lot. That says a lot. That says a lot because he's really good. Really good. Ben Johnson was phenomenal. We're going to show some love to some players now. Jared Goff, 23 for 33, 333 yards and a touchdown. But it's not the stats you look at. The 4th and 2, he throws it to Sam Laporta for a first down. Jared Goff has now done this game after game after game, where when it's the most clutch time for this football team, they get it done, and he converts and gets first downs. He gets first downs. Jared Goff, hats off to you, man. You played phenomenal. You are a winner. A lot of people give Jared Goff grief. I don't care about stats. He has now done it on multiple occasions. When it's the time you need him to make that one clutch pass, he does it. Sam Laporta catching that bad boy. Insane. Huge shout out to Jared Goff. Massive shout out to Jared Goff. And we're going to go to Riley Patterson here to kick the field goal to win the game. Riley Patterson did what a lot of people were fear of. What we talk about in the offseason, we need to get a kicker that could lose us a game, right? If there's one kick you need to get, and this was it, and he did it. Freaking Patterson did it. Amazing. Just absolutely amazing work by that young kicker right there. Love it. Today's show is sponsored by Prize Picks. Love me some Prize Picks here. The newest sponsor at Chat Sports. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, code CLNS. They'll match your deposit match up to $100. And if you want to spice up your NFL Sunday, get started with PrizePicks right now. PrizePicks is a skill-based, real money daily fantasy sports game. And if you're looking to have more fun on game day, look no further than PrizePicks. Want to play alongside of some of PrizePicks' favorite players like rapper Meek Mill and comedian Andrew Schultz? You can now find community plays of the promos tab of the app to view entries from some of the biggest names in the PrizePicks community each week. PrizePicks even offers a reboot policy so that your entries stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. For football and basketball games, if you have a player who exits the game in the first half and does not return in the second half, that player is rebooted. PrizePicks is the only daily fantasy sports platform with an insurance policy for injury. And the two players that I got for tonight is Zach Wilson getting less than 205.5, Aiden O'Connell getting less than 206.5. So get started with PrizePicks right now. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, code CLNS for a deposit match up to $100. Why is it code CLNS? Because that's their ad agency partner. Use code CLNS. It's real easy. 4 letters, get a $100 match when you sign up. So download the app today. The link will be in the description and the comment section of this video. It's PrizePicks.com/CLNS, code CLNS. Who is your offensive MVP for this game? Now, you may not agree it's Jared Goff because a lot of players did really good. In the comment section right now, put your offensive MVP. Let's continue on with this offense. David Montgomery, 12 carries for 116 yards, 1 touchdown, average of 9.7. The big run where he ran 75 yards. Amazing. David Montgomery is such a good player. We have, in my opinion, I'm going to say it right now, it may be controversial, don't care. The Detroit Lions have the best combination of running backs in the NFL. Jahmyr Gibbs, 14 carries, 77 yards, 2 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns from running backs here, and they just look unstoppable. You can't stop these guys. They're getting better and better and better. Amazing to watch and see our run game. A lot of people ask, why did we draft Jahmyr Gibbs? You found out why. It brings a different dimension to this offense. And then David Montgomery is such a compliment piece, and he can burn you. He did a 75-yarder. So awesome to see. Shout out to our running game right there. Just total yards ran on the ground was 200 yards rushing. Amazing. Offense. Very good. Amon-Ra St. did the end around there as well, and he gained 9 yards, and that was crucial towards some big plays. And let's show some love to Amon-Ra St. in the pass game. 8 receptions, 156 yards, and a touchdown. Amon-Ra first down just continues to be a dominant wide receiver. This guy is special, and he deserves all the love in Detroit that you can get him. Khalif Raymond, 2 receptions, 46 yards. That one in the last drive was the reason we scored that field goal. You got 3 receptions for Jahmyr Gibbs for 35 yards as well. Sam Laporta, 4 receptions for 40 yards, and it was at the very end where he came in. Someone asked, again, where was Laporta? He came in the clutch. Got to talk about some bad, because when you give up 38 points, there's some bad there. Justin Herbert was 27 for 40, 323 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, quarterback rating 114.9. Austin Eckler, 19 carries, 67 yards. We continue to be good at stopping the run right there. A total of only 98 yards rushing. The Lions held them to less than 100 yards. Keenan Allen, though, he killed us. 11 reception, 175 yards, 15.9 average, 2 touchdowns. We need to get better defensively. We seen Keenan Allen kill us in the first half, and they just continued to kill us in the second half. Aaron Glenn's got to do a better job. You have to do a better job. When you play in the playoffs, you cannot allow this, okay? You allow this, you're going to lose games. He has done this where we have repeatedly failed defensively. 0 sacks in this game. That's unacceptable. Our defensive line needs to get better to get to the passer. They do. They really do. We have to get better defensively because that's a problem. But you all know this. Who is your defensive MVP? Let me know in the comment section. Who is your defensive MVP? I'll just go Kirby Joseph because he made an interception. There's not a lot of good on defense in this game. Even though I got to tell you right quick that, so go and put in the comment section right now, who is your defensive MVP? When we are stopping them at the goal line, I think it was like 8 tries. That flag was a bad flag for, I think it was pass interference or holding that resulted in a first down. That was a really bad play. So I thought the defense played as best as they could there. I mean, it's hard when you got bad calls like that, and there was some bad calls in that game. But let's get back to this Detroit Lions good, because we're not going to just suck with the bad when you do a big win like this. You went out to L.A. I knew it was going to be a close game, folks. I had 28-27. We win 41-38. The line was Lions favored by 3. We win by 3. This was a close game. Very close game, and it's difficult to win on the road, and the Detroit Lions went to L.A. after the bye week and won. You needed to win because the Vikings defeated the Saints. So we continue. We're 7-2. The Detroit Lions are in prime position now. They face the Chicago Bears at home. Lions are going to be immensely favored in that game. Then the Lions will be favored Packers at home. There's a real shot the Detroit Lions will be 9-2 after Thanksgiving. A real shot now. With this win, it was one of the hardest games I had left in the schedule, that and the Dallas game. To me, the Lions, I'm not going to say they won the NFC North yet, because obviously the Vikings are fighting and you got to prove it. But that just took a gigantic step towards winning the NFC North. It really did. Because the schedule eases up a lot. A lot. LA fought tooth and nail, and they gave it everything they got, and the Lions come out victors in this game due to an offensive juggernaut. Jamison Williams, by the way, 2 for 18. He had some good catches this game. No drops. Every game you notice, J-Mo's getting a little bit better. No drops in this game. Last, it was 2 for 3. So you're seeing a progression. Would you like to see a lot more? Yeah, of course. But we're just trying to take baby steps here. Josh Reynolds was ineffective in this game. Alex Anzalone, 9 total tackles. You know, the defense wasn't good. I don't really want to get in the stats. But huge for the Detroit Lions to win this game. The schedule eases up, and you best believe Ford Field on Sunday next week is going to be lit. We're hosting the Bears. Lions going to be immensely favored in that game to go to 8-2. 7-2, a great record. Great record. Huge shout out to the Detroit Lions for winning this. I'm happy as can be. With that said, folks, adios.